Now we know what schools are supposed to be preparing kids for, and maybe you agree that that's what we're doing. But in reality, what do you think? What are schools preparing kids for?
Um, I believe that the schools are pushing students to that higher level of education. So, like these classes more focus on like the core subjects such as math, writing, science, and history to see like where we come from and how this world works. But these subjects mainly they advance in a way that you're like it's kind of like a automatic where you're expected to go to college. So that's what I think. That's how it is.
Yes, and because like different people, different types of people pay attention more than other kids, and other kids wander off more than the people who actually want to learn. Like they'll be more focused than other kids, and if you like put them kids in a group versus like a school, and it will be like way more better. Like you could see which group, if the group of kids or the group of the other kids would be more better.
Okay. When you say them, who exactly do you mean?
Um, I don't want to get specific, but
You can get specific.
like people like Antoine.
Oh, not class names.
Okay. So all my
What do you think? What do you think schools are preparing kids for? What do you think Lakeville High School is preparing
Well,
kids to do?
there's always the math, the science, and all the other core classes. But if you think about it, if you take a algebra 2 class now and you're 40 years old working in the future, you're not going to remember that. So if you think about it, the class is really hard. So and the teachers want you to do the work. So I don't think they're trying to they're teaching you the math and they're teaching you this everything else, but they're not really trying to they want you to remember the math, but the main thing what they're trying to teach you is, like Max said, grit and to motivate yourself and to have courage in yourself and to keep on going even though the times are going to be hard, because that's what they're trying to prepare you for life. So high school is not really for classes like you learn and everything, but it's mostly to learn how to deal with things in life.
Problem
And,
solve.
yes,
Whatever
problem
challenge
solve.
comes
All
across,
types of challenges.
you don't give up on it because it's
Mhm.
like, man, I worked through that quadratic equation. I got through that. I can
I can
get
go
through
anything.
this customer service problem. I can get through this family problem. I can get through this financial problem because I'm used to it.
Yeah.
What can schools do to make sure that every student can be successful?
Well, the schools they like do they do good, but it's like sometimes it's like tech problems and things. They could like I don't want to say like they could be on top of their tech problems and like anytime somebody put in a report, they fix it. And when they go into like students say that some teachers bad, it's just like that. Teachers need to like some teachers need to like control their anger and stuff and like do they like they need to like, be able to teach in a way that every student can understand so they can do better and it'll help like the whole class be successful.